Hey gang, Math 1170, fall 2015. Want to just touch base and put up a brief video. I don't think this video will be much more than 10 minutes. Couple of changes. On Blackboard, you will see video number 2 for this week, and this is week number 7. And video number 2 will reference on my math lab an assignment that said something like midterm study guide, and then it will say for practice only. Well, guys, this one is not for practice only. Your assignment on my math lab for this semester will actually be for credit. So assignment 7 is for credit, and assignment number 7 is your midterm study guide. As an assignment, okay? Now it's going to be one of the coolest assignments you've ever had, because in this video that I referenced earlier, I'm going to actually work the problems for you that you are turning in for assignment number 7 for a grade. Now you might ask, well, why are you doing the problems for us? Well, number one, I want you to know how to do the problems when you come in for the midterm, because I want you to do well. Number two, when I put this up in the same format, so to speak, but it was for practice only, I noticed about half the students didn't watch it. And I noticed those students that didn't watch it came in and took the midterm and didn't do well. So I'm kind of trying to entice you and reward you for going through the study guide video and doing the assignment along the way, because I know this is going to be the best way. Here with only about a week away for the midterm, it's going to be the best way for you to study for the midterm exam. All right, gang, a little bit about the midterm exam. And I've posted this on Blackboard, but I want to make sure everyone knows. First of all, it is Wednesday, October 12th. The time frame that you can come in will be 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. You can start as early as 4 p.m., but you must finish at 7 p.m. Doesn't mean you got to be there at 4. You might come in at 6 o'clock. You can come in at 6 as long as you can complete your exam in 1 hour, which you should be able to do. But it just depends. Some people are slower test takers than others, so that's something that you know much better about you than I do. Guys, the room is to be announced. I just talked to my secretary. She said I should know something by the end of the day. As soon as I find out the room number, I will post it on Blackboard, so you'll know just almost immediately after I find out. Guys, you need to bring your student ID. Very important. We'll check your ID before you take your exam. And extremely important, you must have your My Math Lab account up to date, and you must know your password. The exam is taken on My Math Lab. You know, this past summer, I had a couple people that didn't, kind of fought me on the My Math Lab activation, and they came in and they're like, well, I can't get into my Math Lab account because it's run out. And we sit there and stare at each other like, there's nothing I can do. Your exam is on My Math Lab. You have to be able to get into My Math Lab to be able to take your exam. I don't know how much simpler it can get than that. Guys, I'm going to allow you a cheat sheet. You're going to be allowed to bring in a 5-inch by 8-inch note card. You can write anything front and back. And I'm going to tell you, if I get an email, and I probably will, Dr. Darbro, can we write on front and back? I'm not even going to respond, because that just shows me you didn't show up for class. And that's what this video is. It's showing up for class. So You get a 5" by 8" note card. You can write front and back, whatever you want to write. There's no restrictions whatsoever. Guys, you know, if you don't have a 5" by 8" note card, try to borrow one from someone. If not, don't go to Walmart and spend your hard-earned cash. Just take a sheet of paper, cut out approximately 5" by 8". You can write on the front and back. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So, and I'm not going to bring a ruler to class and go around and measure to make sure it's exactly 5" by 8". It's not that important. Okay. One more thing, make sure you bring your calculator. Extremely important on these types of exams. I think actually that's about it. I can't really think of anything else I want to let you know. The main thing that I know there's going to be confusion because I know not everyone is watching the exams, but again, the video that I have posted, number 2, states that this assignment is really not for credit. It's for practice only. Ignore that. And again, if people watch the video and assume that, it shows me that they didn't watch this video. So it is for credit. But in this video, I work all the problems for number 7, assignment number 7, in an attempt to prepare you for the midterm exam. So a little smiley face here. It should really, really help you. Number 1, you'll get a good grade on your assignment number 7, but most importantly, it should prepare you to submit your midterm on the 12th. All right. So, gang, I think that's it. It seems like there's something else I wanted to tell you guys. I looked at your all's grades this morning. Overall, I am extremely happy. I think, in fact, I'm looking at it now on my other computer. I forget. I think over half the class, has a B+ or higher, which is awesome. Really, everyone but 4 students is passing, which is great. And but guys, you got to take these assignments. Some of you need to put more attention in on the videos and spend more time with the videos and. Because class is going to get harder. After the midterm, we get into something called linear programming. It's probably the toughest material. And then we get into financial mathematics, which is by far the most fun. That's where I'm going to teach you some stuff that's really, really worthwhile to know. You know, a lot of times we sit in a math class and I teach something like maybe factoring by grouping or something like that. And students look at me and they're like, well, when am I ever going to use this? The fact of the matter is probably never. But what I teach you in this class after linear programming, each and every one of you, multiple times in your life, will use what I'm going to teach you. So it's very, very applicable to what we encounter in terms of buying houses and boats and cars and saving money for retirements and the power of compounding and versus simple interest. It's really, really, really relevant stuff. All right, gang, I'm done. I'm just rambling. Have a good one. That's the end of this video.